So I love 100% completing games, and I need to make more videos because this channel is literally dead. It's not even dying, it is already dead. So why not put 2 and 2 together and make an achievement video, because that's an original idea. And one of the games that I have had my eyes on was Crime Scene Cleaner. A game where you start cleaning crime scenes related to the mob, more specifically the mob boss Big Jim. But enough telling and let's start showing. The game begins where you, Kowalski, park aside a literally shady neighborhood where your contractor ditches you, but he tells you to go up to apartment 23 and that the keys are close by. So I started heading towards the door, but while I was checking the tutorial page I noticed the music player, and when I clicked on play I got my first achievement, Bittersweet Symphony. After going up the stairs I got to the door for the apartment and I found the keys behind a cardboard box. I unlocked the door and headed inside. I noticed another pair of keys lying on a drawer in front of me, so I walked to them and picked them up. After that I trapped the mop and started cleaning the blood, granting me the achievement. This is how we do it. I continued cleaning the blood until the mop got completely dirty. I went into the bathroom to fill up the bucket I had in the inventory and continued cleaning. After cleaning up the room I noticed some planks blocking a window. I destroyed the planks and hopped out the window onto the fire escape stairs. After walking down the stairs, I found another window that was partially blocked by more planks. When I had destroyed the planks, I got the achievement. In the apartment, I found some keys that would be used for later. I returned to the apartment and started cleaning in the next room. And it took longer than needed because my stupid ass didn't realize you could pick up the bucket, so I had to repeatedly run back and forth to clean them up. So, just when I thought I had cleaned everything, I opened the attic, where I found more bodies and blood to clean. While I was throwing away a garbage bag, I noticed a gate where I could use the lucky key, and in there I found a cassette tape. This is the game's collectible, and some coke that the gardener apparently used for fertilizer, and when I picked up the coke I got the achievement Strawberry Fields Forever. After that little adventure I went back up to the attic where I found yet another cassette tape. While I was throwing out the last body I saw this sky lift that I wanted to check out. And when I got onto it I noticed I could use the control panel. I hit the down button which led me to men vad fan, even more planks. But behind those planks I found another cassette tape. I decided to return to the attic and finish cleaning up. I returned to the car after cleaning everything up and ended the mission. This gave me the achievement for finishing the first mission and clean up everything on the map. You return to Kowalski's house where you can find his dog Dexter. When I petted him, I got an achievement. But I wasn't satisfied. So I started petting him over and over and over again, until I got another achievement for petting Dexter 15 times. Since every mission is basically doing the same thing over and over again, I will just summarize the story and run through what I did and which achievement I got, because I think that will be the best idea. In the second mission, Trial by Blood, you clean at a bathhouse. Big Jim's cousin and some of his apprentices were planning a coup against Big Jim, but unfortunately for them, Jim had other plans and slaughtered them inside the bathhouse. The mission starts with you in an elevator with a walkie-talkie that is connected to Big Jim. And if you decide to ignore his callouts, he gets a tad bit angry and makes the elevator shaft drop down, granting you an achievement. After that little mishap, I started cleaning like normal. While I was cleaning some trash, I got the achievement for collecting 100 pieces of trash. After a lot more cleaning, while I was checking the changing room lockers for evidence, I found a VIP keycard, and when I used it, I got an achievement. I completed the mission with 100% cleaning and found all 3 cassettes, and got 2 achievements. I came back home and did the usual. Upgrade some skills, answered the phone, went to sleep, accepted the next mission on my desktop, and we were on to the next mission, Toxic Love. A father was trying to get his daughter out of a toxic relationship, but things spiraled out of control and accidentally murdered the boyfriend. And during the mission we found out that the boyfriend was in the human trafficking business and was trying to whore out the daughter, and I guess the boyfriend's friend, was there and got killed by the father. Either way, in the room with one of the bodies you will find a safe, and when you crack it open you will find some cash and an achievement. Tragically, the daughter saw no meaning in living and ended her life. And damn, this game can get dark. I mean, it's about cleaning murder scenes for the mafia, but still. So, of course, I decided to handle the body with respect. Or not. I cleaned up everything and ended the mission with all cassettes found and 100% cleanliness, granting me 2 achievements. The 4th mission is Short Circuit. This mission is about a house that is haunted. Well, not really. In reality, there is just a hacker who has gotten into the house smart home electronics. The hacker's antics had led to the mother of the house believing that it is possessed by devil himself. This in turn led to the woman slaughtering the entire family. When I walked into the living room, the TV started and cat videos began playing, granting me the achievement, Hail to the King. When I had cleaned up everything and collected everybody, there was still some evidence that I couldn't for the life of me find. I tried to run around the house multiple times, and at some point I noticed this lamp that was hanging a bit weird. When I touched it, a secret door opened and I got an achievement. Finally, after like 15 minutes, I found the last evidences and could leave the mission with 100% cleanness, and all cassettes granted me 2 achievements. The 5th mission, Italian Job, takes place in a pizzeria owned by a rival gang against Biderim. Big Jim got information that they were trying to take his place, so he took some of his men and shot up the place. This, unfortunately, led to the death of 2 innocent bystanders, giving Kowalski more work to do. Obviously. When I was done cleaning, I thought it was a good idea to pick up the dirty water bucket, dumping the bloody water out on the ground. But this was apparently my 5th time tipping over the bucket, because I'm fucking stupid. After cleaning up my little mishap, I went back to the car and ended the mission with once again,
Say the line, Bart!
100% cleanliness, granted me 2 achievements, but I unfortunately missed 2 cassettes. The 6th mission, Affair with Death, is a very simple murder cleanup in a luxury villa. The villa was owned by a rich guy who seems to have it easy with women, or like the kids will call it, massive risk.
What? We're flying to Philadelphia! Oh, hell no! That's oh, hell no! Whoa!
Unfortunately for this man, he ended up having an affair with a married woman whose husband didn't take it lightly. The husband went over to the house late at night and murdered the whole family. At the left side of the backyard is a baseball hoop, and if you manage to hit a score, which I obviously did on the first try, you get the achievement basket case. While I was cleaning out the basement of the villa, I found this hidden room where you find a stack of money, and since nobody here will be needed it,
I steal these things, man.
after collecting all the cash, I got the money or nothing achievement. After a few more minutes of scrubbing and picking up tasks, I could finish the mission with a perfect score and all cassettes. The 7th mission, Friendly Fire, is once more a tragic one. The mission takes place in an apartment owned by Tyler, whom you helped in the first mission. After the events of the first mission, Tyler tried to start a normal life with his wife. But unfortunately, his wife's friend group had some rivalry with Big Jim, and Big Jim got word that Tyler and some others were meeting up to make plans against him. But what is unfortunate is that there were no plans against him. They were just having a simple party. Nothing really interesting happened during the mission, so I ended with a perfect score and all cassettes. The 8th mission, Party's Over, takes place on an outdoor campsite owned by Big Jim's daughter Amber. She and a bunch of stupid teenagers got drunk and took a new type of drug. Amber fell asleep during the party, and when she woke up, everyone had died. It turned out that the kids had accidentally killed themselves in bizarre accidents. There are a bunch of balloons scattered around the map, and since the requirement for an achievement is to pop 30 balloons, I decided to walk into them when I got the chance. And finally, after a little while, the achievement was mine. Like always, I cleaned up every scrap and scrubbed everything clean, finishing the mission with a perfect score, but missing 2 cassettes. The 9th mission, Modern Art, takes place in a modern art museum where the owner organizes games where the participants have fight to the death, similar to Squid Game or Battle Royale. Unfortunately, nothing out of the ordinary happened during this mission, so I finished it with a perfect score, but missing 1 cassette. The 10th and final mission, called In Dead, takes place in one of Big Jim's warehouses, where some workers try to riot against him. This map, not that surprising, is the biggest in the game, and scattered around it is bodies, a lot of bodies, blood, scrap, guns, and much more. After spending many minutes cleaning up everything, I was done and could finish the mission with a perfect score. Since I had gotten a perfect score on all the other maps, I got the perfect crime achievement for completing every mission with a perfect score. I also got the money achievement for stealing a total of $50,000. The story ended with 2 cutscenes, one showing Kowalski throwing away his walkie-talkie while driving, and the last shows a man suspected to be Big Jim getting arrested. But during one of the missions you could see a photo of Big Jim, and comparing the two, they are not similar in any type of way, which implies that the man that got arrested was just a decoy. Now, since I have completed every mission in the game, it was time for the final stretch of the achievement guide, collecting the rest of the collectibles and doing some miscellaneous achievement that I missed during the playthrough. I decided with flushing all toilets for the Down by the River achievement. After that, I decided to collect the remaining cassettes I missed. Since some of the cassettes can be found in areas that grant other achievements, I thought I could kill 2 birds with 1 stone. In Italian Job, you need to go down to a secret gambling operation where you also get the treasure achievement, and behind a wall in the alley, you get the rock and roll all night. In Part Over, in a secret area that grants you the single ladies, modern art after collecting the katana for Rage Against the Machine, After collecting the katana, I also thought it would be a fun idea to get what I've done, achievement for destroying 30 objects. While trying to find the last cassette, I stumbled across Zack's secret room, where you get the achievement looking out my back door. Now I only had 4 achievements left, and 2 of them could be obtained in a friendly fire mission, namely While My Guitar Gently Weeps, playing some guitars, and Pyramid Song for destroying the toilet paper pyramid in the bathroom. For the Smooth Operator achievement, which requires you to complete a mission without destroying anything nor making any stains, I picked Trial by Blood since I thought it was relatively small and didn't have a lot you need to clean. Well guys, look like I just have 1 achievement left, to throw a toaster in the bath. But before that, thank you for watching.